farm and wave management. Let's learn why these are the most important things in the game and how to become better. In the last 3 League Masterclasses, we talked about how HP, resistances, armor and magic penetration stat works. In case that you missed these episodes, be sure to check out the description below for the full playlist. Before we continue, be sure to like this video in order for you to help other people find it much easier. Now that you can fully understand how overall damage works in the game, it's time for us to move to the next big subject that is going to be farming and wave management. Let's see what farming is right now. Farming is the ability of growing and harvesting crops in order for you to eat. Oh wait, that's a wrong masterclass. Let's go again and see. Okay. I think I got the right one right now. Farming in League of Legends is the murder of creeps that want to fight other creeps for world domination. No, I think I'm wrong again. Wait, guys. We got the right one right now. Okay, I think I got the right one this time. Farming is the activity of killing waves of creeps in order for you to earn gold in the game. Oh yeah, that's the right one. That's the right one. I found it finally. And wave management is how you're going to control these waves in order for you to farm safer, easier, and put your enemies in disadvantage in order for them to lose CS, XP, and gold. To understand the importance of farming, we need to first understand the 3 types of creeps we got in the game. First we got the melee ones, then we got the ranged ones, and also we got the tank siege minions. Every wave got 6 creeps, 3 melee ones and 3 ranged ones. Also per 3 waves you're going to also have a siege one. The entire wave without the tank minion is going to give you 105 gold, and that's going to be always stable. On the other hand, tank minion value is going to increase over time. The more late you go, the more gold the tank minions will give you. That means the next time that you're going to lose a tank minion, you need to think again, because the 60% of the entire wave's value is going to be 1 tank minion. So it's going to be super important for you to focus on them from now on. To understand this, by farming 4 waves of creeps without calculating the gold from the tank minion is the same as getting a first blood. It's actually more gold than getting the first blood. That's why it's always going to be the most important thing to focus on farming instead of going for kills. Of course, right now you're going to ask me, is it not worth to go for the first blood if I got the chance? Of course it's going to be worth. That's why you need to do both. There are a lot of skills, all the champions got this ability, to farm and also harass the enemy champion by using your skills. So you can do trades while also farming and position right in order for you to not only kill your enemies but also to get the creeps without losing even one. I'm sure you heard a lot of people saying, oh, I got 10 CS per minute, I'm such a pro player, and so go on. And for sure, KDA, the score that you got, and of course the creep score will be both something that is going to show you how much you are improving the game. So for now, we need to focus on how we are farming, and then we are going to see how we are going to stay alive. In all of our videos, build guides, and everything that we are doing here, I'm always saying the same thing. Focus on farming because it's the most important thing. And the truth is that this is right. You need to always focus on farming, and in this episode we are going to understand how we are going to farm better, how we are going to have a better wave management, and how we are going to make our enemies lose CS as well. Not only you are going to be better, you are going to also make your enemy be worse. And that's going to be even more worth for this. It's time for us to learn how to improve in farming. I can't make you last hit every single CS from now on, but I for sure can make you practice a little bit and become better in it. First of all, don't feel bad about losing CS. Okay, no one started this game and was the best player that existed. No one. Everyone did mistake, everyone needed time to adapt, to improve, to hit all the creeps, to know the limits, to know everything. So take your time, don't worry, and just practice. That's what you need. The two things that you need is time and practice, nothing more. And be sure that you are going to become a far better player super quick after this episode. There are two ways of killing creeps. First is with the basic attack from the last hit, and second is going to be while using a skill. So what do you need to do in order for you to improve? You need to start from the practice tool first. Go to the practice tool, start the game without any enemy, and try to last hit every single CS without using any skills. Okay, the first step is to understand the damage of your champion. Don't change champions, play one only. You need to focus on playing only one in order for you to understand the right timing of last hits. While doing that, and after improving with the one champion, you're going to see that you're going to improve to all others. But if you start by playing Garen, then to play Soraka, then to play anything else, the amount of base damage that you got with your basic attack is going to be different. And that is going to also make the process a lot slower. So start with one champion and start in practice tool without having any enemy and focus on last hitting everything. After finishing this, the next step is to put a bot or go to a costume game and put 5 bots, 5 against 5. Play against bots, it's okay, no one is going to judge you. What you need right now is to play against bots and have someone that is going to stop you with last hitting. So use only basic attacks, no skills first. After managing to do that, to last hit while also having someone that is going to stop you, go to the next step. Start using hits plus skills. That's going to be a little harder because right now you also need to calculate the mana cost of the skill and how you're going to use your skills without spending all of your mana, except if you are playing Garen, for example, that got no mana, so it's going to be easier. So that's going to be a good champion to start, I guess. Something with no mana. Just focus on last hitting, using your skills while also hitting your enemy champion. So after finishing this, last hitting the creeps without skills, and then last hitting creeps with skills and basic attacks, you are ready to go to a normal game. Start playing against real enemies this time, real time situations that you're going to have 5 people ganking your lanes and stuff like that. Start practicing there right now. Start hitting the creeps, hitting your skills. Be sure that you're going to try your best. And that's going to be the only thing that you're going to focus on last hitting everything in the lane. That's going to be the first step in order for you to become a far better player. Because will last hitting is not only your last hit that's going to improve, it's also going to be the perspective of the game itself. Because will last hitting, you're going to always think, I need to last hit this, but my enemy champion will attack me, so I need to last hit this, then go back or go in, hit him. There are a lot of things that you are going to work with, and that is going to make you better. You shouldn't feel bad of failing. It's okay. Try, fail, repeat till you are better. You are going to be better. Even if you lose a game, even if you play bad in a game, you are going to still learn something out of this. For example, if you are 0-5 in your lane and you can't farm that good, but you are still learning why you can't farm. You can't farm because the enemy champion is keep poking you. So what you need to do next? What you need to do in the next game? You need to play a little safer early in order for you to not give them kills and in order for them to not become that stronger than you, and play a little safer, a little more passive, then aggressive. You are going to see by playing this game that you are going to improve little by little, game after game, and after a while you're going to see that you are going to become a lot better than you were like 10 games ago. So be patient, wait, practice and keep failing. Fail is good because it's going to make you better and no one is going to judge you. And if someone is going to judge you, just mute him and go on. You don't care. Focus on farming and enjoying the game. That's going to be the most important thing from now on. Wave management is the control of this wave of creeps. And I'm sure that you heard about stuff like freezing, like pushing, and so go on. We are going to learn what and how these are going to make you better. Wave of creeps will spawn every 30 seconds from both sides of the map. You can always spot the enemy wave by watching your own, as you can see in the video here. The wave of creeps will crash to each other and will always remain in the same position as long as no one interacts with them. As you can see in this video, by not last hitting anything, the creeps will always stay in the middle of the lane. Freezing now is the way of stopping the enemy creeps in a certain position of the map, most of the times close to your tower and outside its range. The reason we are stopping the creeps there is because we are going to farm much safer while being close to the tower, and we'll also focusing on pushing the enemy champion back. To freeze the lane right now, you need first to position right the wave. Second, you need to last hit the creeps that only are about to die from the other creeps, and avoid using skills, especially AoE effects, that is going to make all other creeps receive damage. For example, if you start attacking an enemy champion while freezing the lane, all the creeps from his lane will attack you, and that is going to mess up with the freezing later on. By freezing the lane, you got certain benefits. First, you are going to be safer from jungle ganks because you can simply just walk towards your tower, but also make the farm of the enemy champion a lot harder, especially if you are stronger than him, and force him to not even be able to come close to the creeps. To freeze the lane right now, you need to make sure that the enemy wave of creeps won't go under your tower and receive damage from it. And there are two ways of doing that. First, you can tank the damage from the creeps by simply staying still and waiting for your own creeps to reach them. And second, to use the boost in order for you to receive much less damage and for the wave to go back and forth while trying to attack you and go into the fog of war and then go out from it. By doing that, you're going to give time to your own creeps to move forward and go attack them. Of course, if there is a ward in that boost, to freeze with that way is not going to be possible. You're going to still receive a lot of damage, but it's still going to be pretty easy. Just move towards the enemy tower and take the creeps together with you till you got your creeps that will attack them. There is also another option. Pretty rare, but possible. You can use the skill of champions, as you can see here, and stop the creeps where they are. Of course, you need to have certain type of champions for that, so it's not going to be something that you're going to use all the time. But still, it's possible. Now, if you decide that you need to unfreeze the lane, because your enemy top laner went to help bot lane and die there, or because you just kill him and you want to force him to lose every single gold, CS and XP from the wave of creeps, then what you need to do is to full push the lane under his tower. Before you full push, you need to first position the enemy wave of creeps. So if the enemy creeps are just spawned and you want to full push, then it's possible, and that is going to lead to refreshing the wave where it was in the beginning of the game. That means in the middle of the lane. These are the freezing and wave management techniques that you need. That will always work, and it's always going to make you stronger, and it's always going to make you play safer as well. Of course, there is also another way of playing this game. As you can see in our videos, in most of them, I'm always full pushing the waves under the enemy tower. Why I'm doing that? I'm doing that in order for me to first make the enemy champion not be able to farm that good, because no matter how good someone is, to farm under tower is always going to make him lose some CS. But to also take the gold plates, take the tower faster, and force the enemy jungler to come to me. By forcing the enemy jungler to focus my lane, we are making the enemy jungle to not get any other objectives or help any other lane. So we are sending our jungler to take drakes, help bot, help mid, and we are just playing 1 against 2. We'll also, instead of dying, killing them both, or most importantly, just being annoying. And to use this technique right now is not going to be something easy, and I'm really advising you to not do that. Because in order for you to succeed, you need to have a great map awareness, to know exactly the position of the enemy jungler, to know where you are going to get gank or not, and to know the limits of your champion. So you need time for that. It's better for you to learn how to wave management right, to freeze the lane, to play safe, be stronger, get your item, and then play a little bit more aggro. Instead of playing like this, aggro from level 1 till level 18, and expose yourself in a lot of danger, because 1 or 2 or 3 mistakes in row early is going to lead to a for sure very hard game. Something that you don't want. You want to make things easier for you, not harder. That's why freeze the lane and play safe. And later on, when you got more experience or you want to have more fun, then go for the full aggro mode and see what will happen. See your limits. That's going to be a very good exercise for you. Now, you're going to ask me, how I'm going to unfreeze a lane if the enemy champion doing that? That's pretty simple. First, you need, if you got of course, use skills from range. What you need to do is to mess up with the freezing. That means that you need to damage more the one way, actually only the one way, the enemy creeps with some of your skills. If you don't have skills of doing that, then to ask for jungle's help is going to be the only way. Because if someone knows how to freeze a lane and you're afraid of going in because you're about to die, then you need the help of one more member. Ask for your jungler and tell him, the enemy top laner, the enemy mid laner, the enemy bot laners freezing the lane. We can't step in, so try to help me and freeze the lane in order for me to have a chance. Because if you let yourself being in this situation without the ability of unfreezing the lane, you are going to fall a lot behind. And if you are close to the wave and get the XP, you are only going to lose gold. But if you are away from the creeps, because the enemy laner is way too powerful, then you're going to not only lose gold, you will also lose the XP. That is equally important as farming. To get your levels, get your skills, and try to do something. So ask for help, don't worry. If he say no, then try to roam to mid, bot, try to help, try to make some plays till the enemy top laner decide that is not going to be worth to freeze the lane anymore. Now you are finally ready to use everything that we learned in this video in your games. Try to improve while having fun. Try to play this game while enjoying it. It's not going to be possible for you to improve if you are seeing the toxic little foods keep talking about you or anything else. Mute everyone, just focus on the game, just focus on your skills and how to improve them, and don't see the game as only wins. See the game as something that you're going to improve no matter what. No matter if it's going to be a victory or defeat, focus on improving one thing every time. Farm, KDA, or all of them together. Just focus on that. We'll enjoying the game. And you're going to see that very soon, after following these steps that we talked today, you're going to make yourself a lot better player, and it's going to make this game a lot easier, because this game is easy. You just need to practice and give time to yourself to improve while practicing on the things that we talk. Now, before we go, guys, what I need from you is to comment below what is going to be the next League Masterclass about. All of you wanted wave management and farming, so I need a new subject in order for us to talk about. Probably, to talk about the regeneration, shields and healing is going to be a good idea, and I think that's what is going to be the next one. But comment below and tell me what you think we should talk about. So now, if you like this video, be sure to like it. Also, don't forget to share it to your friends in order for them to become better. And if you want, comment below one of your friends that need this video the most. Just tell your friend to come here and comment below if he's going to improve after watching this. I'm sure that all of you will improve greatly just by practicing a little bit. Don't worry, do mistakes, fix them, correct them, understand them, and you're going to see very soon that everything is easy. Don't forget to also become an ultimate BaLoRian by subscribing to our channel and ringing the bell in order for you to not miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching, see you all in the next League Masterclass.